जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं। जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं।
పరమహంస నిత్యానంద ఈ శతాబ్దపు మరువలేని పోలికలేని ఒక ఆధ్యాత్మిక శక్తి, ఒక అంతర్జాతీయ సాంఘిక ఆధ్యాత్మిక ప్రభంజనాన్ని స్థాపించిన ఒక అద్భుత శక్తి, వైదిక ధర్మాన్ని పునరుద్ధరించడానికి ఉద్భవించిన ఒక చైతన్య శక్తి. ఆయన అతి పవిత్రమైన తిరువణ్ణామలై క్షేత్రంలో జన్మించారు. ఒక యోగిగా జన్మించి తనలో సహజంగానే పొంగిపొర్లే ఆధ్యాత్మికతను కోట్ల మందికి పంచుతూ స్ఫూర్తినిచ్చే ఒక అమోఘ శక్తి. అతి పురాతనమైన యోగా విద్యలో ప్రావీణ్యం కలిగి ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రాన్ని క్షుణ్ణంగా పరిశోధన చేసిన ఒక మహాద్భుతమైన అంతఃప్రపంచపు పరిశోధకులు, ఆత్మజ్ఞానాన్ని ప్రసాదించే గురువులు. ప్రతి సంవత్సరం పరమహంస నిత్యానంద ఆయన జ్ఞానామృతాన్ని, ఆనందం వెదజల్లే ఆయన చిరునవ్వుని, తిరుగులేని ఆయన దీక్ష యొక్క శక్తిని 1 కోటికి పైగా ఉన్న ఆయన శిష్యులకు పంచుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు పరమహంస నిత్యానంద మీరు జీవన్ముక్తులుగా జీవించటానికి తోడ్పడే పరిష్కారాలను మీకు అందజేస్తున్నారు. ఒక మరువలేని ఆధ్యాత్మిక అనుభవం కొరకు మమ్మల్ని వెంటనే సంప్రదించండి.
వందే సనాతనం పుణ్యం నిత్యానందాయ స్వాగతం. సర్వధర్మ ప్రణేతారం సచ్చిదానంద రూపిణం వందే సనాతనం పుణ్యం నిత్యానందాయ స్వాగతం. వేద వేదాంత సంవేద్యం దేవదేవీ స్వరూపిణం వందే వటపలాశిస్థం.
The sacred secret in the sutra is, even though you have a multi-dimension, the center with which you are either clutched or unclutched controls the whole thing completely. Please understand? It controls the whole thing completely. Either you are schizophrenic, having bipolar disorder or multiple personality, or you are enlightened, multidimensional, creative and intensely active. If you study Bhagavan Krishna and multiple personality disorder with a normal, useless, idiotic, third-rate mind which the psychoanalysts are having, both of them will look same. But only when you are able to look inside, beyond mind, you will see Krishna is the extreme expression of superconsciousness, and this multiple disorder personality is extreme expression of unconsciousness. Krishna is the peak, multiple disorder personality is the valley. Let me give you some more deeper understandings. You see, a normal man cannot conceive Radha Krishna and Gita Krishna. Krishna who can sit and flirt with all these milkmaids whole day, running around, flirting, jumping, singing, dancing, playing, giving a cute feeling to onlookers, and the other side giving a reverential feeling to the onlookers. The Gita Krishna, his very majesty gives the reverential feeling to the onlooker. But this Radha Krishna gives the cute feeling to the onlooker. A normal man can't conceive both feeling can be expressed two different dimensions of the same person. You can't call Krishna as His Holiness or His Highness or His Majesty. He is all put together. He is His Holiness as Gita Krishna. He is His Highness as the Dwaraka Krishna, King of Dwaraka. Can be called as His Majesty when He sits as the center of the whole Ashwamedha Yajna conducted by Yudhishthira, receiving the first respect. So the multiple dimensions. Same way Shiva. You can neither call him a Grihastha, nor call him an householder. Guy who is all that time in Samadhi, sitting in Kailash. How can you call him as householder? You can't. You can neither call him as a sadhu, nor call him as a householder. You can't put him in any frame. You cannot call him as a silent being because he is like a Dakshinamurti under the banyan tree. You can't call him as an angry person because he is beyond anger. So you can't say anything. He can be a Kala Bhairava and Dakshinamurti. I can say the ability to handle multiple personalities without conflict amidst them, among them, is enlightenment. The ability to play. See, the problem is your own personality, even your own self does not believe that you can have multi-dimension. You feel, if I am in this, if I am successful in this, I can't be successful in this. Mind game. Just yesterday I was reading an article, the power of mind game, how it can work on your very body. See, the arthritis patients, their hands are made to put on a camera. In the screen, their hands are projected. They are seeing their own hands in the large size in the screen. Suddenly in the screen, the scenes are shown as if somebody is pulling their fingers, bending it up, down, length, as if their hands are going through a physiotherapy exercise. You will be shocked. After 10 minutes, people have lost pain. They are able to move their hands freely. Can you imagine? These guys have not done anything. They just put their hands in a camera, on a camera. In the screen, it is projected as if their hands are going through a physiotherapy exercise. These guys just see their hands going through the physiotherapy exercise. Nothing else, just seeing. After 10 minutes, they don't have pain. They can move their hands as it is presented in the screen. Can you imagine the power of mind? You yourself don't believe you can have multi-dimensions. You yourself are struck, or I can say stuck. You yourself are stuck with the idea, if you grow in one dimension, you can't grow in other dimension. The idea you are carrying, if you grow in one dimension, you can't do another, is what I call psychological arthritis. Not growing in multi-dimension means you are growing towards multiple disorder, multiple personality disorder. Because you will be fighting constantly with yourself. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? I tell you, I hardwired you when you landed on planet Earth at least to have 108 different dimensions. Understand? 108 different dimensions, at least. Unfortunately, people neither grow their multi-dimensions, nor they don't even bother about expansion. See, understand?
ఒక అవతార పురుషుని దివ్య సలహాను నేరుగా పొందాలనుకుంటున్నారా? ఇప్పుడు మీకు పరమహంసతో ముఖాముఖి.
నిత్యానంద హియర్.
పరమహంస నిత్యానంద మరొక్కసారి పోలిక లేని ఒక విభిన్నమైన కానుకను ప్రపంచానికి అందచేస్తున్నారు. ఆయన ఇప్పుడు ప్రతిరోజు ఉదయం ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారమయ్యే సత్సంగంలో మీ ప్రశ్నలకి జవాబు ఇవ్వడానికి సిద్ధముగా ఉన్నారు. ఉదయం 8 గంటలకు మా నంబరు 08027279999కి ఫోన్ చేసే అదృష్టవంతులకు ఆయనతో నేరుగా మాట్లాడే దివ్యమైన అవకాశం దక్కుతుంది. మరియు ఉదయం ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారమయ్యే సత్సంగం ntv.nithyananda.orgలో చూడగలరు.
The expansion is no way connected to the wealth. It is connected to your understanding. See, in our ashram, we don't have any problem if somebody is expanding in certain dimension to support them with all the infrastructure they need. But I am saying very clearly, it is a mental disorder, mental arthritis. Experiencing the multi-dimension is no way related to money or opportunity. It is related to your mental setup and your will, that's all, nothing else. Becoming a leader is a simple conscious will, nothing else. Becoming a multi-dimensional leader is just conscious will. Patanjali says in the sutra, it is your one single personality which controls the whole thing. So learn to unclutch from that personality. When you are able to unclutch, the controlling will be perfect and spontaneous, automatic. You will not feel suffocated. The controlling will be based on understanding. It will not even be controlling, just an understanding. Your relationship with your higher self and your relationship with the world is one and the same. If you are clutched with your higher self, you will be clutched with the world and suffering throughout. If you are unclutched with your higher self, you will have that tremendous devoted connection. And same way, you will have the tremendous devoted connection with the world. Having tremendous devoted connection with the world is what I call freedom. You only have two options. Either your multi-dimensions constantly feel, if one grows, the other cannot grow and fights itself. And not only that, sometimes you feel to be enlightened, all dimensions need to be destroyed, and you go on destroying all dimensions. That's what people sometimes feel. If I have to become enlightened, I should not create wealth. I should be completely destroying my wealth creating ambition and dimension. No. Bill Gates is more closer to enlightenment than the Bandra slum boy. Understand? Of course, the Bandra slum boy is ready to expand his dimension of creating wealth. He will also grow towards enlightenment. If you think creating wealth, if I work on the dimension of creating wealth, I will be losing enlightenment, you are wrong. Your whole system is like a pipelines connected to one pot. If that pot is filled with nectar, all pipelines will receive nectar. If that pot is filled with poison, all pipelines will receive poison. You cannot say only one dimension, your being is also like that. All your different minds are different, multi-dimension, different pipelines. The main part is your center consciousness. If your center consciousness is awakened, all pipelines, all your multi-dimensions will be awakened and successful. I have decided every important truth I reveal, I will send the energy also to program your inner self with the truth. Let the Vani, Sarasavani, Saraswati flows through this tongue, program your inner being also. See, in your body, you always carry an idea, your limit is only this much. Break that idea by doing more. For example, if you feel you can lift only 10 kg, lift 15 kg and break that idea that your body is limited. Same way, if your mind says, I can work only 8 hours a day, for next 3 months, take it up as a sadhana, work for 12 hours and break that idea. Breaking yourself free and opening all dimensions is what is the sacred secret you need to learn in this sutra. Then automatically you will have such a deep, devoted, grateful, gratitude-based connection towards the center core of your personality, which is the higher self, God. All the different dimensions of Shiva, Kalabhairava, Veerabhadra, Chandeshanada, Gajasamharamurti, Lingodbhava, all different dimensions of Shiva, Chakradhanamurti, Nataraja, all different dimensions of Shiva are controlled by center dimension, Dakshinamurti, the silent, energetic presence. Same way, you also have multiple dimensions, and the center of you, which is your higher self, super consciousness, controls the whole thing. Expand and express all your different multiple dimensions. You will experience Shiva in your consciousness. When he goes to destroy Brahma, Brahma's ego is Kalabhairava. When he goes to destroy Daksha's Yajna, is Veerabhadra. When he goes to bless Vishnu with the Sri Chakra, Sudarshana Chakra, he is Chakradhanamurti. When he gives Pashubhata to Arjuna, he is Pashubhadanagrahamurti. When he blesses his servant Chandeshwara, he is Chandeshanagrahamurti. Different dimensions of Shiva. When he sits under the banyan tree to give enlightenment to Sanagadi Rishis, he is Dakshinamurti. When he appears as a light shaft to destroy the ego of Brahma and Vishnu, he is a Lingodbhava. Some of the important truths not only need to be understood, need to be experienced. This multi-dimension, you should start experiencing. Just start trying to do some poetry. Start trying to do some small carvings. You don't need to get a Nobel Prize. Who is going to give? Nobody is interested. Relax. You don't need to bother about perfection. Just trying. Try different dimensions of you. That is why they say Shiva has taken 64 forms to express 64 arts. All the 64 arts are 64 dimensions of you. Even a normal man, to be a perfect human being, should be able to express 64 dimensions. But as a mystic, you should be able to express at least 108 dimensions. When the non-mechanical parts of your brain is awakened, you will be perfectly radiating at least 108 dimensions. So try to express the multiple dimensions. Then naturally the energy which controls you inside, all your multiple dimensions, you will have a beautiful relationship with it. You will experience the ultimate experience, being a yogi.
కల్పతరు మీలోని కుండలిని శక్తిని తెలుసుకోగల ఒక ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమము కల్పతరు. పూర్తిగా ఒకరోజు జరిగే ఈ కార్యక్రమములో ఆరోగ్యకరమైన అద్భుతమైన మార్పును పొందగలరు. అవతారమూర్తి పరమహంస నిత్యానంద స్వామి వారి ఆశీస్సులను ప్రత్యేకంగా పొందగల కార్యక్రమం కల్పతరు. కుండలిని అంటే ఏమిటి? కుండలిని అంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కరిలోనూ దాగి ఉన్న అద్భుత శక్తి. కుండలిని శక్తి ఒక ధ్యానోదయమైన గురుదేవుల దీక్షతో చైతన్యపరచవచ్చు. ఈ కుండలిని శక్తి మీ జీవితంలో అన్ని దశలలోనూ అభివృద్ధికరమైన మార్పులను తేగలిగే శక్తి. అది మీలో ఆరోగ్యాన్ని, ఐశ్వర్యాన్ని, విజయాన్ని, ఆనందాన్ని, ఆధ్యాత్మిక ధ్యానోదయాన్ని కలిగిస్తుంది. ప్రతి వారాంతములో కల్పతరు కార్యక్రమం బిడిది ఆశ్రమంలో నిర్వహించబడును. మమ్మల్ని సంప్రదించవలసిన చిరునామా నిత్యానంద ధ్యానపీఠం, నిత్యానంద నగర్, బిడది 562109, బెంగళూరు. ఫోన్ చేయవలసిన నంబరు 095500000550 లేదా 096185190701. మా వెబ్సైట్ www.nithyananda.org.
Accumulated results of actions. Yogi does not have accumulated results of actions because the instrument with which the accumulated results are experienced, the mind or the body with which the accumulated results are experienced does not exist for him because he resides in a space where there is no accumulated results are touching. He does not have Sukla or Krishna, neither good nor bad. It is not just a word. You will see in our life, in our family's life, a strong shift, tremendous transformation, whether it is a physical health or mental health or wealth or spiritual enlightenment or relationships. There will be a huge positive shift, illogical shift in our life. You will see now. If you ask why, how, there is no reason. This is the way the masters bless, that's all. That is why Dharma very beautifully insists. Dharmaraja in Mahabharata says very clearly, whatever you give for the God comes 10,000 folds back. For example, you are sitting in India, but you have billions of dollars, American currency, and you are never going to go back to America. It is never going to be useful for you, and you can't exchange. What will you do? You will call somebody who is from America, who would have just called you by phone once and said, happy birthday. You will say, I know only this one person in America, and I have this much of dollars, which I can't directly use. Anyhow, it is not useful in my life. Please have it, 10 billion. For you, it is nothing, because it is not useful for you. But for the person who is receiving, God, I just gave one happy birthday wishes, I got 10 billion. It's too much. This is the logic with which the karma functions with yogi, understand. Same way, the bad karma also, whether it is good karma or bad karma, this is the logic in which it functions around the master. For an ordinary man, the accumulated results of karma directly affects. If I heal somebody's cancer, I get certain good karma because that person is healed, he is happy, that merit. And I get some amount of bad karma which created cancer in him because he is not going to live that karma, that also comes. But both does not touch me. I don't get touched by any of that. Then who gets this good and bad karma? All the fellows who abuse, they all get these bad karmas. All the guys who serve, all the people who are devoted and serving his mission, they receive these good karmas. That is why ordinary devotees, ordinary householders, ordinary people who are no way qualified for anything, they don't do any tapas, they have not practiced any big yoga, meditation, even they all experience Kundalini awakening and the joy, the bliss even they experience materializing of vibhuti kumkum in their hands. People who receive the good things from the master, they have done only small good thing. People who receive bad karmas, also they have done only small bad things. Even if they do small bad things, that bad karma, because there's too much load. So the logic with which the effects of accumulated karma works around the master is totally different from the logic with which it works in your life. That is why when you just give one small amlaki fruit to Shankara, your house is showered with golden amlaki fruits. When you just try to give little poison milk to Sri Krishna, like Budana, the whole life is sucked out. Understand the logic with which karma functions. Why Patanjali says yogi does not have good or bad karmas, but ordinary man has. This is what he really wants to tell you through the sutra. When you go near a master, even if you suspect somebody is an enlightened being, because you can never verify, even if you suspect somebody is an enlightened being, do not abuse, disrespect, and who are strongly connected beyond ordinary ideas of karma and actions and being affected by actions. She says, come on, distribute to all of them. That's when, simply for no reason, people are levitating, Kundalini awakening, and Vibhuti is coming. And this Kundalini awakening, levitation, and the bliss you feel, and the Vibhuti you receive, and the good thing happens to you, creates more good karma now. See, if I heal you, there will be good karma and bad karma both. But if I awaken your Kundalini, and you experience levitation, and you receive, you materialize Vibhuti or Kumkum, there is no bad karma. There is only good karma happening from that. So more and more good karma is getting accumulated. So more and more people are going to experience Kundalini awakening. That's what is going to happen now. It is like a expansion of the spectrum. That is what is actually happening. The logic of karma with yogi and with ordinary man, if it is understood, thousands of decisions you make in your life will be more intelligent and proper.
కల్పతరు మీ జీవితం నుంచి మానసిక ఒత్తిడిని దూరం చేసుకోండి. మీ పనితనాన్ని మెరుగుపరుచుకోండి. మీ తెలివితేటలని, నిర్ణయాలు తీసుకొనుటకు తోడ్పడే వివేకాన్ని పెంచుకోండి. కల్పతరు ఒక విశిష్టమైన ఒక్కరోజు కార్యక్రమం. అవతార పురుషులైన పరమహంస నిత్యానంద స్వామి వారి హీలింగ్ మరియు దీవెనలను అందుకునే ఒక అద్భుత అవకాశం.
నిత్యానందాయ నమో హ్రీం, నిత్యానందాయ నమో హ్రీం, నిత్యానందాయ నమో.
ప్రతి వారాంతములో కల్పతరు కార్యక్రమం బిడది ఆశ్రమంలో నిర్వహించబడును. మమ్మల్ని సంప్రదించవలసిన చిరునామా నిత్యానంద ధ్యానపీఠం, నిత్యానంద నగర్, బిడది 562109, బెంగళూరు. ఫోన్ చేయవలసిన నంబరు 095000000550 లేదా 096185190701. మా వెబ్సైట్ www.nithyananda.org.